The local San Antonio News reported the tyrannical violation of free speech like it was business as usual.
San Antonio City Council unanimously passed a so-called anti-hate resolution regarding COVID-19. Deliberate use of terms like Chinese virus and Kung Fu virus encourages hate crimes against Asians and spreads misinformation.
While the liberal echo chamber reverberating around the San Antonio City Council was oblivious to the volcanic outrage, declaring, as San Antonio, Texas investigator reporter Jaie Avila described on Twitter, resolution being voted on by San Antonio City Council this morning labels terms, quote, Chinese virus and, quote, Kung Fu virus as hate speech, and all persons are encouraged to report any such anti-Semitic, discriminatory, or racist incidents to the proper authorities for investigation. Anti-Semitic? Chinese virus? Yeah, it doesn't add up.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus? There are reports of dozens of incidents of bias against Chinese Americans in this country. Your own aide, Secretary Azar, says he does not use this term. He says ethnicity does not cause the virus. Why do you keep using this? A lot of people say it's racist.
It's not racist at all. No, not at all. It comes from China.
Texas Senator Ted Cruz lambasted the San Antonio City Council, saying, "This is nuts. San Antonio City Council behaving like a lefty college faculty lounge triggered by Chick-fil-A and the words Wuhan virus. If they want to investigate someone, start with the New York Times and CNN, who both repeatedly and rightly referred to it as the Chinese coronavirus." The measure was passed unanimously by the San Antonio City Council moments after Senator Cruz's tweet. Council member Manny Pelaez said during the voting process, hate speech is more dangerous than the virus itself. Actually, tyranny is far more dangerous than the virus itself, but even pointing that out may become the next criminal act, as the Rutherford Institute discovered after defending the right for pro-immigration consultant Evelyn Sineneng-Smith, who was charged with and convicted of violating an immigration statute, making it a crime to encourage or induce an alien to reside in the U.S. in violation of the law. On appeal, she argued that she had not misled the workers and that statute's ban on encouraging another to stay in the country violates the First Amendment. Whichever side you may stand on the issue of immigration is moot, because in refusing to strike down an overly broad law criminalizing pro-immigration speech, the U.S. Supreme Court has now paved the way for the government to punish anyone engaging in so-called anti-government speech that encourages resistance to tyranny through civil disobedience. The Rutherford Institute, in conjunction with the ACLU and the Service Employees International Union, filed an amicus brief in the case, arguing that the statute is overbroad and could serve as a model for laws used to punish anyone who urges resistance to government tyranny.
I'm looking for that 5% that's willing to stand up. We're rapidly approaching that momentum point. America has not been sold out by Americans. America has been sold out by traitors, and we've sold out America in that we haven't punished traitors.
The rug is slowly being pulled out from under us. Is it not those with which we have entrusted with wielding the acumen of governance who are promoting their own hate speech toward the foundations of our individual freedoms?
Displays like the one that we saw at our Capitol is not representative of who we are in Michigan. There were swastikas and Confederate flags and nooses and people with assault rifles.
We're hearing a lot of reports around here, and I know I've seen some stuff going on statewide about neighbors reporting on other neighbors for not following the orders. I'm seeing a lot of rebellion out here against your orders, which have been called tyrannical, against local health department orders. Being equated to Nazism.
It's not a contest to see what you can get away with. It's a contest to see how well you can stay at home.
By what authority did you nullify the Bill of Rights in issuing this order? How do you have the power to do that?
That's above my pay grade, Tucker. So I wasn't thinking of the Bill of Rights when we did this.
Shouldn't they be held accountable to know the difference between the factual components of the First Amendment and the fallacies of their reliance on tyranny? John Bound reporting.